Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Star Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of May 2019. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in a Celtic cross. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Moon, in the reverse position, followed then by Major Arcana, the Death card, in the upright. And next we have Major Arcana, the Chariot, in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hermit, reversed. And next we have the Two of Swords in the reverse position, followed by the Six of Wands upright. And next we have the Two of Cups in the upright, followed then by the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And next we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And lastly, we have the Six of Swords upright. So I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Aquarius, for your overall energy, you have that of Major Arcana, the Moon, in the reverse position. This is the Pisces card. Some of you could be dealing with Pisces. And maybe there's something coming to light about it, if it is a Pisces that you're dealing with. For others of you, the Moon in the reverse position just represents coming to clarity. It could be that there is a lot of things that were unclear for you. Maybe you were misunderstanding some situations. Some things could have even been confusing you. But it looks like this month you find your answers. It can also be very deceptive energy when it's in the upright. That's why we need to tap into our intuition. This can represent self-deception or even just somebody else deceiving us. But when the card is inverted like this, if we were doing any self-deception, we are no longer doing that. If anybody else was trying to deceive us, we're now seeing the truth in the situation. For others of you, if it was just something you misunderstood or there was just something very confusing, it looks like things come to light and you see exactly what the situation is. Now, the card that's covering you is Major Arcana, the Death card, this Scorpio card coming up here, and this represents a major transformation. It's the Scorpio card because it's all about the death and rebirth, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Now, this is all about a transformation. For some of you, it can represent endings too, definitely, but this is something coming to its natural end that was meant to be that way. So if any of you had a relationship that came to an end, or a career, a job, or something came to its end, that's how it was meant to play out. And I'm sure it would be no surprise to you. This probably would have already happened. Or if this is a situation where, say, you need to transform something, like in your career, it could be that or even in your job, where you have to go from working full-time to working part-time, or something like that, where you're transforming something. And it could be, for some of you, a relationship as well. Maybe you're transforming an aspect of your relationship. But it could just even be you internally. Maybe you're transforming yourself in the way you look at things, your perspective on, in things. Your perspective on things. I was just distracted because I was noticing the moon. It's covering the moon, and the moon is all about things coming to light and no longer being hidden from us. So now maybe that's what it is. Maybe you came to clarity on something, and now you realize where the area needs to be transformed, where something needs to change. And it's on a major level, so it's going to be different for all of you. Remember, it's just a general read, so only take what applies to you and don't worry about the rest. So in the past here, this could have played out a couple weeks ago or even a month ago. We have Major Arcana, the Chariot, in the upright position. This is the Cancer card. For some of you, this can represent travel. Maybe some of you took a trip, or maybe you bought a car, or we're doing some extensive traveling a few weeks ago. Others of you could have been embarking upon something, a new career, or something that brought you success or brought you a victory. So it could be you were working on a project, you completed it, and there was a victory there for some of you. And like I said, for others of you, maybe you were just moving confidently towards something and you ended up having a victory. It could have been a minor victory, could have been a major victory. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Coming out of the month of April and moving into the month of May, we have the energies of Major Arcana, the Hermit in the reverse position. This is the Virgo card. The Hermit in the upright position, this is where we need to take some solitude, take some time out to do some research, or just to be alone, or to for students, for example, who need to take some time out to study or do research or things like that. When the card is inverted like this, this is where we're coming out of that solitude and we're moving back into the land of the living. We're taking action again towards something. Maybe we're done with our study or our studies or our quiet time. We're ready to return to the land of the living again. Now, moving on from that, in the early part of May, we have the lovely energies of the Six of Wands in the upright position. This is victory all the way, baby. There's definitely victory there for you in the beginning of May in some aspect of your life. This is the pats on the back, work well done, victory, moving forward. You will have your victory. Happy to see this for you. Definitely, there is something really, really good around the corner. And maybe even for some of you, perhaps you were working towards this victory in the past and it wasn't completed. And then now, because you're returning back into action, maybe now you can complete this victory and have the full-on accolades and the pats on the back and all the wonderful attention and celebrations. Around the middle of the month, we have the energies of the Two of Swords in the reverse position, pointing back to the Ace of Swords, which is the Ace of Swords is the sword of victory again, and clarity. So this is about making a decision, a firm decision, knowing which way we want to go. We now have the information that we need in order to make an informed decision to move forward. And you definitely have your clarity, because remember, your overall energy is that of the moon in reverse. So you definitely are coming into clarity, you're moving into victory, and you're definitely making a firm decision and in the middle of the month, and you know exactly which way you want to go, whether that be for work, for a relationship, or however it's playing out for you. And now, this is you internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world, but this is how you could be feeling inside in the month of May. Aquarius, beautiful, beautiful energy. This is the Two of Cups. This is that beautiful twin flame soulmate simpatico energy where we feel like we're on the same page with someone. It could be for some of you, you're feeling really, really good. Maybe you're getting along really good. This could represent even spending some quality time, maybe with your best friend or somebody you get along with very, very well. Someone who understands you and you understand them, and you feel very much in tune and very simpatico with them. And it could be somebody who's very supportive of you in the month of May, and you're feeling really good. Could be somebody who's really supportive of you with this victory and whatever it is you're trying to accomplish here. And in your people environment, we have the energies of the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Seven of Pentacles upright. This is the card that represents reevaluating things, looking at a situation, our finances, our job situation, even a long-term relationship, and we're reevaluating whether or not we want to carry on putting more energy and effort into the situation or the relationship when it's in the upright. When it's reversed like this, again, it looks like you've made a firm decision, you've made up your mind, whatever it is you've been putting your energy into, you're no longer reevaluating the situation, and you're moving towards you know, a firm decision, because here you are with the Two of Swords in reverse. So whatever it is you were reevaluating, if you were reevaluating a relationship, if you were reevaluating your job or your finances, whatever it is, you're coming out of that. Now, it could be that somebody in your environment perhaps helps you to make this decision to no longer reevaluate a situation, or it could even be someone in your environment is no longer reevaluating, maybe no longer reevaluating you. That's why you're feeling simpatico with them. So interesting reading here, Aquarius. This is probably one of the better readings that you guys have had. I'm happy to see it for you. Now, in your hopes and fears position, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. This is earth energy, that of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, male or female. Could be for some of you who are hoping for a message or an offer from this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are hoping for an earth sign to bring you an offer of a stable relationship. For others of you, you could be hoping for an offer of a job or an offer of a home or anything that the Pentacles govern. It can be finances, maybe, and the Pentacles is also very slow-moving energy. So maybe you've been hoping for a long time for this this person or this situation to come through. You've been waiting for it and you've been hoping for it for a very long time. So that's just in your hopes and fears position. It's not necessarily anything that's going to play out in the month, but it just does sort of let you know where your mind's kind of going on the matter. So you are hoping for an offer to come through from either someone or a company in terms of a job or in terms of a home situation or apartment or whatever it is. Or it could even be finances. Maybe you're hoping for somebody to come through with a financial offer. And the last card you have up is the Six of Swords in the upright position. This concludes the read in the month for you, Aquarius. This is nice energy. This is all about moving on from difficulties. It can be emotional turmoil. It can be moving literally. Maybe some of you are physically moving homes, moving offices, moving out of the country. You could just be moving. For others of you, this is just about finally being able to move on from difficulties and emotional turmoil. So very nice reading here. Beautiful. Lots of victory here for you guys. Very happy to report that, Aquarius. So that is your reading. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.